Hey guys, it's Caleb back again with more bad fanfiction theater, and we have a guest.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh, hi. Hi, everybody. It's David Hopkins again. I'm here with Kassie to read some stories. She didn't really tell me much about it, so I'm just sort of sitting in here because that weird Zelda one that we read it took forever. So I've got food here so I can stay the distance. I've got a bowl full of raw cookie dough, and in that I've mixed in peanut butter. And just tons and tons of butter, just butter on butter, right?
So you are ready to just get high out of your fucking mind on sugar and fat and shit.
Right. It's the perfect food for reading anything that doesn't involve feces.
Well, about
shit.
that. Oh shit, yes, oh shit. So somebody, forgive me for forgetting who it is, recommended Cloud Mows the Lawn by Rasso. I think is how you say that.
Rousseau.
Rasso.
2 syllables.
Rasso. A Rasso.
Yes, it's
Oh
it's
my.
Japanese for oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Anyway. So somebody recommended this for us to read. I don't think they were a rare. They're not a rare.
No, they were aware. A rare.
They were not a company that makes video games. They aren't. They're a person, I'm pretty sure. But I could be wrong. Anyway.
We live in hope.
Yes. I don't think they were aware that we have a specific video, which you'll see on screen linked to here somewhere, that we specifically, myself, Pushcho, and Hawkeye, talked about what we are okay with reading as individuals and what we're not okay reading as individuals. My thing is, I'm really not, I don't like body fluids, like pee and shit and vomit and stuff like that. But after giving this a glance over, I think it's going to be mild enough to where I can read it. But let me tell you, anything like Star Turds, hell no. We're not reading anything Star Turds level. Let's put it that way.
Well, is it part of the entertainment listening to you throw up?
Listening to me what?
Throw up.
Oh.
Just get physically ill reading something.
If I do, I'm stopping the recording and be like, BRB. So we are reading on Pastebin because I forgot the actual link that the person gave me. Cloud Mows the Lawn by Rousseau.
That's not suggestive.
And if you want to follow along, there will be a link down in the description below. Who wants to read first?
I'll read first.
Okay, read by paragraph.
Okay, so I will be doing number 4. Okay. Cloud Mows the Lawn by Rousseau. Tifa knelt by the window with her arms were raised on the window sill. She sighed in contentment.
That says rested.
Rested. Already. Yeah, I was thrown off by Tifa knelt by the window with her arms were rested. Okay,
Yeah.
yes, you're right. Oh, I know. Knelt by the window, period.
Yeah.
Get rid of with. Her arms were rested on the windowsill.
Yeah, pretty much.
She sighed in contentment, gazing outside. Cloud was out front, mowing the lawn. A titular line. His shirt was off, which was a big turn-on for Tifa, his wife of 2 weeks.
Well, I would hope so, if that's your husband, because I would be very sad to find out that you didn't marry him because you loved him or thought he was hot.
No, it was totally because he looked good with his shirt off. Damn. Why do you think my wife married me?
Now, for some reason, I can imagine Katie just coming by and smacking you upside the head.
Well, this may be the reason I'm doing this while she's at work. His shirt was off, which was a big turn-on for Tifa, his wife of 2 weeks. Tifa laughed as she realized she could stare at him all day. She was rather sad he would finish eventually. It's not like the grass would ever grow again.
Because I'm totally into this guy, who's my husband, mowing the fucking lawn of all things. It's like watching a chia pet grow.
It's literally watching the grass grow. He worked out every day, and his chest really showed that. He was the sexiest man Tifa ever saw.
Not like Sephiroth was hot or anything.
Who's that?
I said not like Sephiroth was hot or anything.
And is this a person?
Yes.
Is he like in charge of malaria or something? Or
no, he's like the main villain of the game, and I'm pretty sure you're fucking with me.
Oh, which game is this?
Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Okay. Did they make it to 7?
Yes, they made it to 7 and well past. I think they're working on 15 or 16. I'm not sure.
There was like a 13 part 2, right?
I think so, yes.
Where the sequels had sequels.
After I played 12, I was just like, fuck this, I'm done. I hated 12. But that's a rant for another time.
But that's a story for another day. In the meantime, he was the sexiest man Tifa ever saw. That didn't make Tifa fall in love with him, though. They grew up together, and they had secret crushes on each other throughout adolescence.
Because Eris wasn't a thing, apparently, in this story.
No.
Well, granted, she's dead now, but still.
Yeah, who's that?
Another main kind of important character.
Oh, I see. Okay. Cloud proposed to her the day after their long adventure. Probably the day after this chick that you just told me about died. And she immediately accepted. She would never forget that moment when she felt like she and Cloud were alone in space.
You guys weren't in space. You were in the center of the fucking Earth. And then you got out barely surviving. And then who knows what the fuck you did. Because the game, skipped to 500 years ahead. Well, yeah. Yeah.
They fucking got married.
Yeah.
A week after he proposed.
For some reason.
And they were rarely seen outside after that.
What, you just stay in your house and he mows the lawn?
Yes, mow the lawn, Saboid. Cloud's like, I don't want to mow the lawn anymore. And she's like, I'll break your other leg.
Okay, mistress, I'm sorry.
It's a whole misery situation. There's not even grass, it's all snow. She's mowing the snow.
Anyways, back to the story. Because, the games and shit weren't interesting. We have to talk about Tifa taking a dump on the floor now.
Wait, does that happen?
Yes.
Yeah. Excuse me.
We went to our 5th grader side, didn't we? Got in touch with that for a moment.
Well, 5th or 3rd, I don't.
Tifa was in the master bedroom on the 2nd floor of their new house. Didn't we already say it was their new house? Whatever.
Their new house! Dun, dun,
and a new car!
And a lawnmower! Yay!
And some toilet paper so you can pick up that shit and throw it away before you get fired.
And a new toilet! We've stapled the lid closed. You have to shit on the floor.
Watching the man of her dreams cut...
Her dreams.
Yeah,
it's a word.
Her dreams, as in one word, cut the grass. Well, at least he's not cutting a fart or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Grass would die.
The 20-year-old woman was watching him mow the lawn for the 7th time. Because you mow in 2 weeks, or however long they've lived here.
That's some fast-growing grass. Fast-growing grass.
The toilet humor is only going to get worse from here, guys, quite literally.
Likely, yes.
It was a hobby of hers. Mowing the grass or what?
Watching him mow the grass.
Okay. We're not really clear here, but alright.
Oh, I know lots of people who have that hobby, watching their husbands mow the grass. They invite their friends over, they have lemonade, and they wear big hats in the sun.
Yeah, they take bets over how long it's going to take for the guy to get angry or the mower to mess up and then him get hurt and have to go to the hospital. Or maybe he's going to get attacked by killer bees this time, you know. It's a big event.
He's like, this isn't even our lawn anymore. And she's like, keep mowing, jackass, or if you ever want to see your son again.
And the fact that they had a huge yard and that it would take Cloud and...
Oh, that is a paragraph stuff. I guess. Okay, we'll try this again. You read from huge yard, and then I'll just pick up right at the end.
Wait, from where? I was going to say, if you want, I could just keep going. Since, you know, it just paragraph break.
Oh, no, that's obviously a new paragraph. There's a number 6 next to it.
Well, that's because they hit... You know, well, anyway, do you want to just do that, or I can keep going?
No, read, it was a hobby of hers, and I'll pick up right at the 6.
I have no idea what you're talking about, because I turned the numbers off.
Well, then, yes, please, keep reading.
Okay. Extra long time to cut it. Watching how strong he was, she would not move for anything. Suddenly, Tifa felt a slight rumble in her stomach, but she ignored it, because you would do that, I guess. She was having too good of a time watching Cloud mow the grass.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. The best part, the mowing routine was the end, when he would come upstairs to shower. Right before he entered the bathroom, she would ask Cloud if they could take a shower together. Well, I don't think you have to ask now if it's routine by this point.
Well, for me, that's not the best part. The best part is when she realizes it's a riding mower.
They would always end up kissing throughout the shower, and they would leave in a better mood than ever. Wait, you don't have shower sex, you just kiss. Okay, sure, if you want to.
No, that's not what a shower's for. A shower's about getting clean.
I've always wondered, like, if that was actually possible to, like, have sex in the shower, because isn't that really fucking dangerous? You're in a place with water cascading down, and then the tub is going to be very slippery, and I'm like, is that really something that's safe to do?
No, it's not really safe, but you do it because there's absolutely zero chance of getting pregnant. It's a known fact.
Well, I guess when you slip, fall, and conk yourself in the head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No baby.
She was so sure he would let her shower with her. So there's another girl around. I'm guessing Yufei or something.
Oh, the spirit of his ex-wife or whoever she is.
That would be kind of creepy, and I'm not quite well. I was gonna say I don't know how they could do that, but maybe it's something like from Final Fantasy X, where they went to whatever. It doesn't matter.
All the
I'm
way
thinking
to 10.
too hard.
Wow.
I'm thinking too hard about this. With her, that she was not wearing underwear under her black miniskirt.
Uh-oh. I'm sure that won't come into play later.
She felt her stomach rumble again and sighed. She really didn't want to leave. She wanted to Tay-Tay there. What? Tay-Tay?
She missed an S, but she duplicated it.
Well, she duplicated the two V's as well.
Oh, I see. You're supposed to snap your fingers and move your neck back and forth as you say Tay-Tay.
Tay-Tay.
She wanted to Tay-Tay there.
There for the longest time, watching watching husband do the yard. So he's not mowing it, he's doing it. Oh no, he's doing the yard. Oh, don't look, folks, don't look.
Right in the gopher hole.
Of course, she knew he would do it again, and again, and again.
And again.
Wow, Cloud has some stamina if he can. But she cherished every minute of watching him. She could not bear... Is that the right bear? I don't know. To stop. Tifa's stomach rumbled again, louder than the first two times. This sounds more like you're hungry. then you have to go poo.
Mm-hmm. Oh, spoiler alert.
Well, I had to read through it so I could know if, how bad the scat was. Because as soon as I saw this had scat in it, I was like, crap. Not the good kind.
That's what that means. Well, I was thinking it had something to do with zoot suits and guys going, "Be-da-dee-boot-dee-doo."
Well, now if we're talking about that kind of scat, that's okay, but or not.
No? Oh, well, damn.
She realized she had to think of what to do, because going to the toilet and taking a shit is too difficult for me to too difficult of a concept for me to understand and do.
Kassie.
Yes.
That is out of the question. It's done. No. Mm-mm. Can't do it.
Son of a
Gotta be on the floor.
Bitch. And quickly. She could run and return immediately, but then she would miss some of the lawn mowing. How exciting. Her second option was to stay and clean up after herself.
Like he hasn't done it 7 times. He's gonna go 8. He's right next to the fence right now talking to the guys on the other side saying, "Hey, buddy, is this the 7th time you mowed that lawn this week?" "Yeah, I am so sick of it, but the old lady seems to like it."
But the fear of getting caught made her feel uneasy. Well, if he's busy mowing the lawn, and if he's still mowing the lawn, you probably have time?
Right, he's gonna stop mowing the lawn, lift his head up, and start sniffing the air, saying Spidey senses tingling.
This feeling caused her stomach to rumble more. Tifa looked down. The floor was brand new and very expensive tile. Well, after fighting those worm things on that one island place, he probably has enough gil to purchase something like that. It was not it was not a very pleasant idea for her to mess it up. No, not like you couldn't easily clean up tile. I can't believe I'm saying this for the story.
Whatever, muttered Tifa. When a girl has to shit, a girl has to shit.
Because Tifa talks like that.
Tifa does. It's little known fact, it's not Tifa, it's La Tifa. Tifa's black shirt was actually a wraparound, and it was easy to remove. Soon, she was bottomless.
Okay. Tifa took a deep breath and closed her eyes. She pushed and grunted over again. Okay. Until she felt her anus stretch.
Was this... did I eat glass? What's...
No, you had those freaking jalapenos. Why did you eat the entire bottle of them?
It burns!
Now your ass is on fire!
Saw the floor, and the curtain, and the drape. You! Stop mowing the lawn and put out this fire! This is it! She said aloud, while still pushing and grunting. A crackling sound filled her ears as the turd finally slid out of her body. It was a hard one, dark, brown, and compressed together, and boy did it stink!
Tifa didn't mind the smell of her own droppings. I do! But she knew
Everybody enjoys their own flavor.
But she knew it would be difficult to get away with this. Or, you couldn't have just went to the bathroom and took your shit. With Tifa's shit sitting on the floor, she felt slightly relieved. Well, there's one. I assume you have more to go. Tifa let out a long, gassy fart. Okay. She giggled because that was really funny for some reason. For she tended to have gassy pops. Ew. Why do I need to know this? Like, really?
Gassy pops or gassy poops?
Oh, gassy poops. I read that as pops
see,
for some reason.
I have learned that the fart is just a cry of help me from the turd trapped inside. And the turd is more or less just a plug. And once the plug is removed, everything comes out. And so, yes.
Her relief soon ended, however, as she felt another log traveling from her colon to her rectum. She pushed again.
I damn near killed him.
She pushed again, and the turd began to slide out. Unfortunately for poor Tifa, it got stuck halfway.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to break it off. I'll bet that feels good, said Cloud from behind her.
Tifa immediately jumped up in shock. She was so focused on expelling what was in her gorgeous bowels. Ew. Your lower intestine is not gorgeous.
Right. Some people some guys like boobs and legs and ass, face, whatever. I'm an intestines guy. I like a beautiful intestine.
I see, I understand. What was in her gorgeous bowels that... Should I just keep going? Because there's another break there.
Yep, go ahead.
Okay. Cloud finished the lawn and came up to the bedroom, which you were so focused on watching, but now you didn't watch it, so then you shitting on the floor was entirely pointless.
Pointless nothing. We had to test out this floor. This is a new house.
Cloud...
We now know it can take the force of poo.
Cloud finished the lawn and came up to the bedroom. So there she was, standing there in a white t-shirt, white socks, red sneakers, and no pants or underwear, and with 5 inches of shit sticking out of her ass in front of the love of her life. I don't know why I need to know exactly what Tifa's wearing when all I need to know is that she's bottomless, but okay.
She then walked backwards to an empty wall and started drawing a heart on the wall. I love you.
Tifa began to cry. Good. And Cloud approached her and hugged her. I hope he hugged her front and not her back, otherwise...
He grabbed his handle from the back and yanked it. I am now the King of England.
She didn't care. Her shirt became drenched with his sweat. She wanted her man. Here, Tifa, let me hug you.
I have a brown dick, too. She even felt a bulge in his pants and realized that her taking a dump turned him on. To Tifa's surprise, Cloud turned her around and lowered her. Oh, he's gonna fillet the poo.
Okay, I just want to say something really fast. In all the times that these guys have been traveling, by walking, by car, camping out in the middle of the wilderness, they never realized that they were turned on by poo at any time during this.
Well, that sort of thing doesn't come out until after you're married, after there's contracts and it's really embarrassing to split up and that sort of thing.
I guess.
Oh fuck, where'd I leave off?
I don't know. You were saying fillet of the poo.
I was talking about, okay, yes. Cloud turned her around and lowered her onto her hands and knees. Tifa was puzzled at first, wondering what he would do. But
what he would do? What he would do?
What he would do off.
Ow.
Signed for Dick on Feces. But that puzzle was soon solved as Cloud guided his Dick Wadward for anus, and the shit that hung from it. Cloud moaned as Tifa's warm poo mashed against his dick. They had anal sex many times before, tons before, but never with a huge turd stuck in Tifa's ass. The turd split apart like a banana.
Ew.
Suddenly, Cloud's dick set the poo that had been stuck in Tifa's ass free. It waved its hands in the air and yelled, "Free at last! Free at last!" Tifa's rectum damn near killed him. Expelled turd. Tifa farted again, and Cloud felt a pleasant breeze on his member. Wow.
Thanks! Exclaimed Tifa.
Thanks! Hey, no problem, said Cloud. I'm gonna shower. Get the fuck out of here. Wanna get in there with me? Question mark, wink, the end. Huh?
So what did you think of that story?
Clone this paste. Cloud Mows the Lawn by Rasso. Tifa knelt by the window with...
So what did you think of that story?
Well, it was short.
Thank God.
It wasn't as bad as the Magic School Bus.
And definitely nowhere close to Star Turds or MIL levels of bad.
Mm. I feel like, though, you could just go with a... I don't remember what it's called, but there's a tool in Microsoft Word where you can pick a word and then it changes all the words for you.
Uh-huh.
Where if you just search for Tifa and Cloud, you could just change the names and it could be anybody.
Yeah. I mean, there was really nothing here that actually says it takes place in the Final Fantasy VII universe.
Right.
Because
I mean, do they have grass in Final Fantasy?
Well, they do, but I don't remember seeing a mower.
They've got guns that turn into knives, right?
That's Final Fantasy VIII.
8, oh.
Where
I'm a little ahead of myself.
Was his name... It wasn't Strife, was it?
Stripe?
Strife. No, Strife. Like, there's a lot of strife in the world. Squall. Squall. That's what his name was in Final Fantasy
Squall,
VIII.
like a storm. And,
yeah.
Okay.
He had the gun blade.
Oh, okay. It all makes so much sense to me now. And how does old Alec Baldwin fit into this?
I don't know.
Right? He was hunting after dead alien ghosts or something? Yeah?
Oh, was that in the movie, the American movie?
I think so.
I watched it, but it was stupid, so I kind of forgot about it. Because I was like, oh yeah, Final Fantasy, this has nothing to do with Final Fantasy anything. This doesn't even feel like Final Fantasy.
Much like this story, many video game movies don't really feel like the game either.
Yeah, that's true. If you really had a fetish for poo and sex, I'm sure there are much better stories online for that. Probably even within the Final Fantasy universe of some kind.
Right. Final Fantasy meets South Park.
Yeah.
Howdy-ho!
It's Mr. Hanky!
Yeah, Tifa dumped Cloud that instant.
Why
don't you shove me up your ass? Mr. Hanky!
Oh, God. But,
Girls! Stick me in his ass and you up your front! Yay!
But, I couldn't recommend this to somebody who enjoys that kind of thing. I couldn't recommend this to a Final Fantasy VII fan. And I couldn't recommend this story as a good story anyway. It's really short, and there's some errors, and I don't know, a better author could do more with it.
I'm going to recommend this story to Rasso. I think he'd really enjoy it. And, you know, he has been working on something called Cloud Mows the Lawn. And I think he'd take an interest in seeing how this other person did it and learn from their mistakes to see, so he can edit his and make his better. So, you know, like he's not repeating words or knows where to put the space or something.
I hate to say it because this is just not my kind of kink, but more description of what's going on to actually make it interesting and sexy.
Oh, damn it. We need to know how many corns are in that turd.
Well, it depends on how much corn she ate.
And when it gets really hot, we need to see the popcorn popping.
So,
ignore that.
I think that's all we have to say about this. Do you have any final thoughts, Dave?
I need to find this, there's a fan fiction out there that involves poo. That I need to find. It features Donald Duck and Daisy Duck. And
oh God, no!
And I guess the pinnacle scene involves Donald chasing Daisy around their apartment with a racket ball. Is it a mallet or what? You hit tennis balls back and forth with it.
Yeah, it's a tennis racket.
Oh, it's a tennis racket. Okay. Yeah, we're chasing her with a tennis racket and thwacking poos back and forth out of her butt as he chases her.
What the fuck?
It was art.
I'm sure it was.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
I'm Caleb.
I'm not putting my name on this.
You're Dave, and this has been Bad Taking a Shit Theater with Caleb and Dave.
Taking a shit theater. Close. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you for listening, and I'm very sorry if you're grossed out. Bye, everybody.